Hey folks, welcome back to GalCiv4. Alright, I've just noticed that the Taurians have actually overtaken us. Now, what is it that they're doing well at? Let's have a look. In fact, there's a quick way to do this now, isn't there? So we can just go to the Taurians here. They've got more population. Well, they've got more population score at least. And their faction power is higher. And then they've got more military power. Okay. I think what we need to do is make sure that we are keeping up with them with regards to military build-up, because if they get too, if they outpace us a lot with military, they might consider us, a threat. Especially since we've now got Honda 1, their colony. It's actually 16% in rebellion. It will take a lot longer to flip than normal, probably twice as long. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Event. Our flagship has stumbled upon an artifact of the ancient Arnor civilization. It is a device with the stunning capability to transform lifeless worlds into habitable ones. This is a good one. Okay, should we preserve it or harvest it for parts? Now we can get money, or we can use the artifact, and I think we should do that. So, for example, Geode might be a good planet to do this with, depending on what we get. Now, I have no idea if you get different things from different planets, right? Now, Honda, yeah, we've already got one colony here at Honda 1. But I think we're going to put it here. Look, this is probably going to be the way to go. Unless, yeah, I think it's going to be Honda. Just check these planets again. This one's really good, Narita 3. Narita 2 is a desert planet, so it's not quite so productive. So we could probably do this one. Now, whether that would go to Narita... Oh, there we go. So if we did this Narita 5, this would feed into this one. That might be a better bet than Geode. The only thing is, Geode's really struggling with manufacturing. Like, this is really bad. So, yeah. That's something we could consider. I think I'm going to do it here, actually. I'm going to do it... Here we go. So we're going to get a Class 5 planet out of Prismatrite 2. There we go. Look at the graphic effect on that. Pretty nice. It's great. Awesome. So it's an arboreal planet. Oh, this is a good one. Look at this. That was actually really, really good. So that's going to be feeding back into Geode. It's really close. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's not saying it's feeding back in yet. I think that'll probably take place next turn. Okay, we've got another asteroid miner here. You can see which ones have been taken. You zoom out. Oh, you used to be able to at least. Okay, let's go and grab this one here. We've got a trade offer from Copernicus from the Navigators. Do you wish to share wisdom with us? We wish to share it with you. They want anomaly detection and xenobiology in return for orbital manufacturing. This is a good one for them. This is also a good one for them. I don't think this is a good trade for us, in all honesty. Now, bearing in mind that we're going to, if we try to change this deal, there's a fair chance, right, that they're going to get upset with us. They've got nothing else to add, though. Nah. What we could do, though, is if they look like they need money. I also need money, though. I mean, I wonder if, like, they might be so strapped for cash. Okay, no, they're not going to take too much for it. Yeah, they really wanted that one particular one. Look, let's just reject this. You don't have to accept everything that they offer you. In fact, it's unwise to do so, I'd say. Okay. One thing I want to do is I just want to make sure... Yeah, let's just go through and see which of these improvements, I forget what they're called now, orbital improvements. See which of these orbital improvements we can start adding. Yeah, okay, so we do need to get more of the Durantium in order to do that. Where is that Durantium mine? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so we're only getting 0.1 per turn there. There is another one we've got as well, I think. Jishui. Where is that one? One up here? That's formal halt. There we go. Yeah, this is a mining base. Okay, in order to increase this one, we're going to need a Techapod mining unit. We don't have that. Okay. Ah, Vandelirium. We've also got the DES Instigator incoming. Okay, so industrial replication. This is the ultimate evolution of molecular fabrication. With industrial replication, we can create anything we want from anything we have. Plus 10% manufacturing. Great stuff. Weapon systems, Starbase Refinery, Extreme Colonization. This is going to be a good one for us. Let's get that. Extreme Colonization will allow us to take... Oh, we can already grab Narita 1. Okay. Okay, we need more control. But when we've got that, we can draft colonists. Wow, it's going to be a while before we can afford it. But yeah, we've got another class 20 here. That's relatively safe, I'd say. The reason being is because the cultural output from these planets, these two planets here, the influence, is probably enough that it will, you know, anybody who comes in and tries to sneak in and take it is not going to do well. Okay. Got an idle construction yard at Narita 3. Modules. I think it's time to start building some ships. Let's see what we can do. We'll get some fighters up first. The little fighters. So look at this. Got a piece of rock in the front of it. You see, now we're starting to learn a little bit more about how alien, you know, how alien technology might work with all this anti-gravity stuff. You know, it's not going to be so much about like jet boosters out the back. It's going to be about gravity waves and weird things like that. And this looks like the sort of thing that I can imagine, you know, kind of being realistic in inverted commas when we finally come across aliens and they've just got some mind-bogglingly bizarre stuff that we've never contemplated before. Okay, with our fighters, we've only got 5 tons that we can play with. Really, all you can do at the start of the game is just get on a gun. I think in this case, let's just have a look. Oh no, we could get a particle beam. Yeah, so we could get a particle beam and get some extra mass on it. So there we go. Look, actually put that on top there, and yeah, we could get some hull plating, hull support. Ah, I think they've yeah, I see. They've actually increased the mass. Before this was only one mass, but now it's 2.5. I think that's more reasonable. It was very easy just to kind of like bash tons and tons of hit points onto stuff. So they've made that more difficult now. Okay. Do we have one already that's got a particle beam? I reckon we probably have. So we've got, where are we? We've got the prism. Okay, that's just got normal lasers. Got the streak. That's the kinetic, and that's the one with the missile. Okay. It doesn't really matter. I don't think there's any design. Let's just kind of go into this a sec. Yeah, I don't think there's a big difference. There's no difference in output for this one. Putting the particle beam on. We'll do it anyway. So we'll call this PB prism. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't. Sometimes the that's another thing I'm gonna have to log. Sometimes the space bar doesn't seem to work. Okay, look at that. That's really cool. I like it. So we've got our PB prism. It's basically the same thing. It just looks different. And we're going to put a few of those guys out. So let's do that. We want a few of them, just enough to kind of start building up our military presence. If we do get attacked, we will be happy about that. Okay, we've got a supply ship. Let's send that over to Narita 2. That's going to start hurrying along some of the building projects that we've got. We've got another asteroid miner here at Honda. I wonder if there's... Oh, hold on. Oh, no, we got that one already. Go get that one instead then. There we go. Yep. I'm just going to see those. Yeah, we've actually got 0.5 coming in from the mined asteroids now. Awesome. Awesome job. We've got really high approval on this planet too. That's because this leader's really good. Okay, enigmatic monolith. Discovered floating in space by a flagship, emitting a mysterious energy that seems to resonate with the crew's thoughts. Studying the monolith provides a temporary boost to the crew's problem-solving abilities. Okay, they gain a one-time burst of knowledge. This is going to give us... Yeah, look, this is just... okay. It's showing 9 now. That's not quite right. I'm thinking that will change next turn. More asteroids incoming. And, yeah, so we've got this probe down this way. I thought... a slipstream this way. Let's see if it... there we go. There's the gate. So let's get this guy down this way and we'll see who we've got down in this area. What are the Taurians up to? Looks like they're hopping around on their borders. Okay. What do we got here? I think... Has that activated because we've got pirates here? I think it has. No, it's the constructor we're looking at here. Okay. Got an artifact there. I really should explore down here further to see what's down here. Now, we know there's nothing up that way, so we might as well just bring this as close to... There we go. Put this up. We're going to put a mining base up. The first of our antimatter mining probes, little more than an engine with a scoop, returns from the perimeter of a black hole with its precious cargo. The antimatter it is collected will soon be put to use developing advanced weaponry and power generation systems. Alright, let's immediately get the mining drones and we're going to put a star-based defense system. Now, we could spend some Durantium and get an advanced defense system. I don't think we're going to need it. At the moment, the pirates aren't particularly aggressive, I don't think, but we'll see. What else have we got? Yeah, we can put a star-based laboratory up here. We already looked at that one. I'm not going to do it. We also have this base here. This is the Cultural Awareness Center that we could increase. We've also got one here too. No, that's mining. But this one here though. Bommelhart Starbase. Yeah, that's already got the Cultural Awareness Center. Let's get it on this one here then. So this is going to give us more influence, essentially. And, yeah. We're going to need that in order to defend these systems. On the 2 starport. Yeah, I think we're going to get some more of these little PB prisms out. Start building up our military. And it will stop the AI from, you know, kind of wantonly declaring war on us. Let's get these guys guarding Narita 3 here. Okay, this one's already got a fighter at. The asteroid miner here. This one's going to go down here. Okay, it used to be that you could scroll out and you would see which asteroids you'd got. Ah, yeah, you can still. Look, this is just dark and it's lighter here. You can change, by the way, if you go into the options, that's one thing I like about Stardock's games, right? There's asteroid zoom icon. Look, you can change all this stuff. So if you want to make the icon coming in even closer, can do. So you can kind of see, like, at an earlier date when this is kind of coming out. There's so much stuff in the UI that you can mess around with in this game. It's really nice. Okay, with a flash and a trick of physics, the ship is gone. Having travelled farther and faster than any of our kind has travelled before. Today, the galaxy has gotten much, much smaller. Where no crystal has gone before. Here we go, look. Oh. Hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. This is not a problem with the game. This is a problem with battle modes system. Bear with me. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, there's something to do with my I think it's my Corsair keyboard. Sometimes it kind of gets locked in this little thing, and it's not very clear on how you fix it. And then as I kind of paused the game just so that I could stop it from doing that, and then like I alt tabbed out to see if that would fix it, and then I saw that DazChatic was chatting to me about something, so I've just been talking to him. Okay, where were we? There we are. So we've come out this side with this LD Probe 4. Let's get exploring, see what we can find. Very, very exciting. Now, I believe this will probably be the only other sector in the game. It's interesting. I think I warned about this, that you can actually start with what looks like a very, very defensible position on this, you know, on the side of the sector, only to be, you know, to have one of these slipstreams in your back door. Enemies can kind of sneak up on you. Extreme colonization. Here we go. Right. Orbital mining. This is going to give us the ability to put an orbital mining thing up on any planet where we've got a natural resource. That's pretty useful, actually. We've also got the forced overtime executive order. Now, if I remember right, that one makes it so that a shipyard will... It's expensive. I think it's 100 control, but it doubles the output of a shipyard. It's kind of expensive, I think. Okay, what else can we get? Trade networks or diplomacy. I think that this game is going to be made or break. You know, we make it or break it on diplomacy. We've also got Xeno Entertainment, though. That's going to increase our influence growth, and I value influence very, very highly in Galactic Civilizations 4. Okay, let's have a look at this. Let's get some more of these PV prisms out. Let's get a bunch of these guys out, so we've got some military ships. Now, the little fighters, you know, they're not that strong, but they are better than a kick in the teeth. And when they are part of a larger fleet, they are exceptionally effective in drawing enemy fire, especially later on. You can, once you start miniaturizing the components, or at least being able to, you know, compress more things onto the fighters, they actually become very, very powerful if you build them in the right way. Okay, got this one. No, that one's done. This is the prism. Sorry, I thought I was still looking at an asteroid miner. I'm having a temporary brain fart. Lord Kona, we're interested in trading this with you. Are you? Indeed. They want orbital manufacturing and they want... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Now... Are we ready to fight them? I don't know. Have you got money? Yes, you have. Alright. No, we're not doing this. We're going to reject this, right? They want open borders. I'm not doing open borders with them. We're not giving you any Promethean either. We need that. Okay. They want hyperwave radio and anomalies. I'm not giving them anomaly detection. So let's see if we can give them money. See if we can... Sorry, we can sell them one of these techs. Oh, they're not wanting much for it, are they? What about anomaly detection? Give us 10? Yeah. Sorry, going the wrong way. We could threaten them. See what else we can get out of them. Okay. So, 12 times 50, what's that? 600 and 610. Okay, they're not having that now. Okay, so let's accept that. The reason why I did that is because I want more money, basically, and we want more income. And if we can take down the tax rate, that would be good. Yeah, look, that's actually... doing that is a big, big boost for us. We're halving the amount of money that we get. However, look, we're going up 7 in manufacturing and 3 here as well in research. And that's big. Now, the Galactic Bazaar. Ooh. Snuggler Colony, Harmony Crystals. Now, we've got these. These are, by the way, Harmony Crystals are really good. The way you use them is if you've got a leader that isn't very happy, you can put them onto them. Ah, we've actually got access to these ships now. We should definitely get one of these. If we can afford one, that is. Oh, fortunately, the best one is cheap enough. Rossicite Aum still bears the scars from a terrible cooking accident during childhood. What on earth was a crystalline man cooking when he was a child? I don't know. maybe he was cooking something up in a lab. Let's get this guy. 8, 8, 10, 11. He's going to be a really, really good governor, you know. Yeah, he would actually be better than Charles Edeni Char. He'd actually be better than this guy as well. And this, This Narita 2 is a planet where we really need more help too. Now, he's not going to like this. We're going to fire him. Watch, he'll go down from 62 to 52. Oh no, he's gone down to 44. No, sorry, 58. Oh, we only went down 4. Okay. You help reduce pollution. Okay, so you didn't go down that much. Hang on a minute. That's the wrong guy. So yeah, we want this dude here. He's going to be really, really good. Plus 10 social. He increases equality ideology. Minus 10 crime when assigned as a governor. And he's got plus 10 control. This is great. So he's going to really, really help this planet here. Now this dude, we're going to put him as a commander. So we've got 3 options at the start of the game here. We've got the Gleaming Edge, developed in response to an unprovoked attack. Oh, there's a spelling error there. It miraculously survived. Oh, this tooltip. Okay, I'm going to take a print screen of this. Bear with me, folks. I'll report that later. Okay, so it miraculously survived the battle and remains a symbol of strength and hope. Okay, so this one gives you plus 1 control per battle. That's actually pretty good. That one gives you control. Oh, right, okay. All of these give you control per battle. So this one here, 6 beam attack. So this is a beam. This has got an experimental laser and it's got shields and armor and titanium plating. Okay. This one, on the other hand, beam attack, shields, and it's got less armor. This one, so it's less well armored. This falling star. A criminal syndicate created this warship before turning on each other, leaving only this functional warship behind. Increase hit points based on the commander's diligence. Yeah. Now, okay, that's fast. Okay, that's what that one's got going for it. This one here, yeah, this is less well armored as well. It's got a kinetic attack on it instead. This ship accepts telepathic commands as well as haptic controls, making it dangerous both to its enemies and the pilot connected to it in battle. Plus 1 sensor range per level. That's interesting. This is going to be a good one. Now, it's a flagship as well. This is going to be a good one for exploring with. It's also fast as well. So this one's the slow one. This one's going to be better in combat. I think we should go for this exploration one, actually. It gets more hit points and attack based on the resolve and diligence. This guy's going to be great, so let's get him in there. Noxium Aham. You'll see that this will appear now at our home world. There we go. So we've got the Runewind 1. Excellent stuff. Let's get this guy automated. I'm going to start picking up some anomalies. Your flagship discovers an ancient star map etched into the surface of a seemingly insignificant moon. That's not a moon. The map reveals that there is a very valuable, relatively close. There is a very valuable, relatively close to our current location. Okay. Seek out that higher quality planet in a nearby star system. Okay. Is that Pippin? This is the one we've already got. Okay. Guys, just bearing in mind, there's still early access. We're still picking up the occasional bug here and there, so there's some of the events that are a little bit janky. They will be ironed out, no doubt, before release. Okay. Well, I kind of forgotten about the Archaeans over here. We should definitely get a freighter out to them once we have got the ability to get it with trade networks here. We are waiting on Xeno Entertainment first, however. What are you doing, bringing this? Where are they bringing that? Ah, I wonder if they're going for that antimatter. No, you don't. Naughty Drengen. Okay. What can we do? I don't think there's much we can do about that. However, anything that the Drengen put down there, I don't think Starbases actually can culture flip. Oh, that's a good point. They don't, do they? Yeah, Starbases don't culture flip now. In fact, I don't think they ever did. Yeah, I don't like them doing this. I might ask them to take that out of my... what I'll do is I'll wait. How many moves has it got? 6. 2, 3, yeah. I'm going to wait for it to get down here, and then I'm going to ask them to get it. Ask them to exit their ships. They might just ignore me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm such an idiot. I was looking at these Kronos 6 and 5 thinking, I didn't colonize them. What's going on? It's actually the Taurians, look. The Taurians and the Drengen have kind of... I don't know. They've both been a bit crazy. Taking the planets on the opposite side of where they should have been doing. It's really weird. Yeah, I can't believe I was looking at this Taurian planet. I'll tell you what it is. It's because I've been playing the Taurians myself. Yeah, Honda 1 is going to go over to us eventually. It's 31%, 34% in Rebellion. And, yeah, we're getting 1.5 influence on us now, so... Okay. Narita 3 under Chalcedony Shah, or Star. This is a manufacturing planet through and through. We've also got the Artocarpus Orchard. Let's get that up. Because that will give us Artocarpus Viriles. And we can trade with that. So that's going to be worth getting up, I think. We've got an idle ship here. This is one of these little prism things. LB prisms. Same here. Now, by the way, later in the game, you might be a bit like, I've got to move all these ships. Now, you can actually use this go-to function, and you can set up a rally point. So let's say you wanted them all to go here. You could create this rally point. This one's called Narita Rally Point 1. And then you would select it, and then you go set destination. And now, like that ship will now fly over. You can also do that with the shipyard itself. So you can set the rally point to that place too, and all ships, that would come out. You can also go to this rally point itself, and you can move them. So you could then actually move this, like wherever you wanted it to be. So you can move it back here. You'd probably want to rename it after that point if you did that. But anyway, for the time being, I'm just going to delete it. As you can see, you can do some cool stuff with rally points. Let's get that prism over there. In fact, actually, I might get that one up to this star base up here. So we've got something defending it. Got a prism here. Again, we're going to move this up to Honda Starbase. Now, we'll also get some of the... Where are we? Shard? Yeah, the space superiority with fighters with the missiles. We'll get some missile versions as well. Honestly, the missile fighters aren't great, but they do have a chance to sort of damage things before they come into combat. And fighters will target other fighters too, which is mostly what the enemy's going to be using. I think that's the way it works. No, actually, I think fighters might go... Yeah, I think they do fight other fighters, and then they will go for the assault ships. Okay. Now, if we want, we could go to collectivism. Citizen expectations reduced by 50%, and citizen with the collectivist trait gain plus 10% approval. That's not great, however, +1 fertility to all worlds is good. Yeah, I might wait here. 21 points. I think if we go into egalitarianism, yeah, this would be better. I'd rather have representation because this one's going to give us influence. Okay. Who have we got here? Oh, it's the Altarians, I believe. There we are. Greetings, I hope your time in this section of space has been peaceful. Please let me know if the Altarian Republic can do anything for you. They look oddly familiar. Perhaps they're an early version of us left by the precursors. Okay, yeah, this is probably, what humans should be seeing. See if we can make some deals. Now, these guys could be potentially friendly with us. Let's have a look. Skill in diplomacy, but cultural differences. Could try and sell some techs, or we could get orbital manufacturing. No, they don't want that. No, they do not want it. What will you give me for it, credits wise? Let's persuade her, see if we can get another 50 credits out. No, she's not having it. Doesn't like that. Okay. Yeah, so at the start of the game, it can be helpful to sell, like, it can be really, really useful if you've got lots of credits to buy research, okay? Research tasks, especially good ones. Especially good research fields that you need. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that one. Okay, on Geode, I've got the Beacon of Babylon. We could put this one up. This is 300% influence growth. This is really, really powerful. I think if we were going to put that up, we would put it on a place with better manufacturing. Yeah, this one, for example. So we've got more chance of it going up quickly. It is expensive, though. But it's also really good. It's also a really, really good one. Now, really, we want to put it up here, but I think it would take a while to come out. Eyes of the Universe as well. This gives you plus 10% research. and 20 culture points. That's pretty cool. I've also got the colonial clinic. That's going to improve growth. Ah, we need to put up some housing now. Okay. I haven't got much in the way of grasslands. Eight turns, it's saying. Yeah, I'd actually like to get that up, the Beacon of Babylon. That's a really, really good achievement. Okay. They want to be a scientist, really, don't they? Okay, that's going to increase the research on this one. He's going to be a good scientist. So is this one here. 6. I'm probably not best off used as scientists though. That's 16%. Yeah, I think we're gonna have those working first. Yeah, let's have them as workers first, so we can actually increase our manufacturing output first. Wow, it's such a long time for the colonial clinic to come out as well. Get a manufacturing district up here. Maybe we'll get this one too. That looks good. Okay. On to 2. We will get some shards. That's a Narita 2. The interview. You're in an interview. You are asked what you feel your citizens need to succeed in a time when we are exploring the galaxy and encountering alien species. What would you like to promote? Cunning, which gives us +5 deception, +5 culture points. We've got egalitarianism. Now, I'm not sure what deception is. I'm not sure what that one actually does. Egalitarianism culture awareness increases to 8. Okay, that would be good. Intimidation. Yeah, I think understanding is going to be the one. We're going to get culture points to this one too. Yeah, look, so that's actually increased our ability to go for this one. Now, yeah, all colonies generate influence. That is going to be the one. Let's go for that. So what that means is now these colony worlds here are going to be pushing out influence too. It's pretty useful. Okay, let's get this shard in here. This is a BB prism. I might just send this over this way. I really don't want that. I don't want these guys to get this antimatter. Let's send this one out this way. I'm tempted to shoot it down. Like, I don't know if going to war with the Drengen is a great idea, to be honest, but you know, sometimes you just do things on impulse, don't you? Especially if you're me. Okay, provides a charge that will boost influence on the selected world. That's actually pretty good. I don't know if I want it yet. We could improve wealth here. That might be a good thing to do. Although I think I'd planned for this one to be a research place. We're getting a reasonable amount of people up here. Let's get that guy as a worker. These guys are going to be better off as... Intelligence is 8. Let's get this one as a scientist. There we go. So we're increasing our research here. Technological capital would be a good thing to get up. We're just a little bit low on manufacturing still. Cultural district though, this was a good move. So we're actually putting more. Look, that cultural district actually put 25% extra culture out, so that was really, really worth doing. It took a while to come out though. It was a bit of a risk with regards to the amount of time that it took. Got the Monsantium as well. We don't need that yet. Although I kind of, yeah, maybe we should get that early. Okay, guys, I'm probably going to end this episode, I think. Let's just move the ship that we need to move. Get this guy like just searching around, seeing who else we can find. At least we've got someone else to trade with. Okay, civilizations with the highest approval. We're at the top. Then it's the Altarians. Then the Taurians in third. Following up is the Kryn and the Mimot Brotherhood at the bottom. Xeno Entertainment. So we're going to push our ridiculous crystalline TV out to everybody. This also gives us a bunch of things that we can do. Influence growth plus 5% is the prime one that I've gone there for. However, Galactic Festival is really good if I remember right. Like, that's just broken. It's 10 control and it just does a massive tourism boost. later on in the game. It's so effective. Go for weapons systems. We'll start getting some better weapons out for our ships. Yeah, so let me show you that. The executive order. Where are we? Oh no, that's going to come, sorry, when we get it. No, there we go, Galactic Festival. So yeah, this gives you a 25% boost to tourism. And yeah, it's really, really strong. In fact, are we actually getting any tourism? No, at the moment, doesn't look like we are. I don't know if that comes later in the game then. Maybe it comes with one of the research. I forget now. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna roll on the episode because we are coming up to about 35 minutes. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. This is a good pace of game, I think, because it's working. You know, we're working the way through the game relatively quickly now that I've stopped talking all the time. And yeah, we've got plenty of stuff going on that we can kind of interact with. So yeah, I shall catch you in the next episode, folks. Take care.